is fine. I also hope that you have seen my previous video regarding net force. So in the net force, we have learned that what all forces are acting on a body, the sum of that all forces we say it as a net force. So if that all net force, if we are representing in a diagrammatical manner, then we say that diagram as a free body diagram. Okay, so here in that free body diagram, what all forces are acting, we are going to represent them diagrammatically. Okay, so let me take as that object, and so here we know that forces are acting and there are different kinds of forces. So what are that different kinds of forces when an object is static? Now I am static, I am not moving anywhere. So here the gravitational force will be continuously acting, right? So that will be acting in the downward direction. And the opposite force for the gravitational force is nothing but normal force. So that will be acting in the upward direction. So both the forces will be acting continuously whether the object is static or moving. Okay. And then when will the other two forces act? Then when are they going to act? Means now think that I am moving in this direction. Okay, when I am moving in this direction, then I am applying force to move in this direction. And the frictional force is acting in the opposite direction. Okay, so the force applied by me will be in this direction and frictional force will be in this direction. So think that I am moving in this direction then. Now what happens? The force applied will be in this direction, then the frictional force will be in the opposite direction. So here, so these are the four forces which are acting onto the object. So that object was I, and what are the four forces acting? Gravitational force, normal force, force applied, and the frictional force. So that sum of all the forces will give the net force acted onto my body. So I hope you have understood free body diagram. So let us see it in a diagrammatical manner. I have seen a free body diagram. So what did we see in the free body diagram? That many forces will be acting on that object. Okay, so how to represent that all forces diagrammatically we will see now. So I was standing here. Okay, when I was standing, what happened? The gravitational force will be acting in the downward direction and the normal force will be acting on the upward direction. Okay, we represent gravitational force with Fg and normal force with Fn. And this was when I was static and when I started moving. So here this I was started moving. Then let us take that force as F1. Then what did I say? In the opposite direction, the frictional force will be acting. That is F of F. So okay. So these four forces are acting onto my body. Then what will be the net force onto my body? How to calculate which to take plus, which to take minus is, you can take the help of a graph. Okay. So I hope everyone know how to represent the signs on a graph. So here this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. And to this side of the x-axis it will be positive. And to this side of the x-axis will be negative. And y-axis is this. So upward direction it will be positive for the y-axis and downward direction it will be minus. Okay, so these are the four signs you can take. Now you represent the same with, so here normal force is in which direction? Upward direction. Okay, so let us take F net. So F net is equals to plus Fn. Because why did we take plus? Because it is in the upward direction we have taken it as a plus. And downward direction what we will take? Minus. So minus Fg. And F1 in which direction it is? It is in the positive direction. So plus F1 and minus what? F of F. So understood. So by taking these all values or signs, you can calculate the net force acting onto my body. Okay, so what did I do again? I was moving in the other direction. So what happens here? So this will become the F1 and this one will become the F of F. Because both will be acting in the opposite direction. So that's why it will become like this. Now what happens to the F net then? So F net is equals to, so these both will not change. Both the directions are same. So here plus Fn minus Fg. But now which one to take place here? Frictional force you have to take positive, and force acting you have to take minus, because they have changed the direction, and according to the signs you can change the signs also. Now let us see, if any object is thrown upward, then how will be the net force acting onto that object. Here we have taken a ball, and let us see what if it is thrown in upward direction. So here whenever any object is there, two forces will be acting continuously. So what is that? One is gravitational force, that is Fg, and in upward direction, that is normal force. Now what am I saying? That the object is thrown vertically upwards. So here the force applied, that is F1, is also in the direction of the upward direction. Then in which direction frictional force acts? Frictional force will be acting in the opposite direction, that is in a downward direction. Then how to represent it then? Then you can represent the F net as, so F net is equals to, now what you will take place and what you will take minus? Which are in the upward direction you will be taking positive, and what all are in the downward direction you will be taking them in the negative. Okay, so here let us take plus Fn and plus F1, because both are in upward direction, we have taken them both plus, and we can take minus Fg and minus frictional force. So this will be the net force acting onto the object. So yeah, based on this we have few problems also. So they will be giving any object and they will be saying that the force is acting in so and so direction, then what will be the net force. Let us see two examples quickly. We have taken two objects, and they'll be giving like this, the forces will be acting on it, and we have to calculate the net force acting onto that object. So let us take this first object. So first object, in the upward direction 4 newtons, and downward direction 8 newtons, and toward right side 10 newtons, towards left side 5 newtons. So these are the 5 forces which are acting onto that object. Now we have to calculate the net force acting onto that object. So F net is equals to, first let us take this, so plus 4 minus 8. So why did we take minus 8? Because it is in the downward direction, and towards right side it is plus 10, again towards left side minus 5. So how much it will be? So plus 4 minus 8 is minus 4, and 10 plus minus 5 is plus 5. So is equal to how many newtons now? 1 Newton. So Newton is nothing but units of the force. Okay, so we will be getting the net force acting onto that object is 1 Newton force. So let us see in the second diagram. So in the second diagram, they did not give the upward direction force and downward direction force. They have given only left and right. So just we have to calculate that two forces, and we have to find out the net force acting onto that object. So let us calculate. So F net is equals to, so 3 we will be taking plus, and 2 we will be taking minus. So how much we will get? We will be getting 1 Newton. Okay, so this is the force acting onto that object. So don't be confused that as for both the problems we got 1. For all the problems we will be getting 1 Newton. We will be getting different values also. Sometimes it will be minus. So the force acting also will be minus in different cases. So you can practice such problems and you can know that force. Okay, so this is how we have to calculate a free body diagram and net force. Hope you all have understood. If you have any doubt, please comment in my comment section. Until then, keep observing and keep learning. Thank you.